Hello everyone and welcome to a new RPG Maker Let's Play. This is Perpetual Chains by Declan Stevenson. I had to redo this intro because that name tripped me up a few times. Anyway, as per usual, I don't really know that much going in. The dev has told me quite a bit through the email, although I'm going to be honest, I did skim quite a bit of it because I like going into these blind, like what can I say? Please choose your difficulty. Once you decide, you cannot change your mind. Okay. I'm gonna go for hard mode. If you ever want to pause or skip a scene, press the control button to bring up the option to bypass it. It will also pause it while you decide. Press the escape button to return to the scene. Okay. I'm assuming controls are pretty run-of-the-mill as far as RM goes for the time being. Oh, this game also has voice acting. Okay. So, when I did,
It's been 8 months since I left the Abbey. When I came back, I hoped to finally be treated like an adult. But they still keep treating me like a child.
Arya! Arya, are you awake?
We managed to sneak out of the castle into the market yesterday. The blacksmith told me a rumor he had heard on his travels.
Yeah, I got an idea. Hold on.
In a faraway kingdom to the north, he met a man who looked exactly like the person I was looking for from the stories. I wanted to know more, but before I could, the guards caught up with us.
Arya!
They weren't happy when they found us, but Roland just smiled and said the only thing we did wrong was getting caught. Mother, on the other hand, was furious. I wish you would just try to understand. The reason
I know you're in there. Come on, people are starting to stare.
What do you want, Lazarus?
Roland sent me.
It's unlocked.
Nice.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You said it was unlocked!
But I didn't say you could come in. What if I was getting dressed?
Well, I just thought...
Well, you thought wrong. I should have you in prison for this.
Why is it always me?
Anyway, seeing as you're here, go and get me another quilt from the market. And don't take too long. Why haven't you left yet?
Weren't you listening?
I will when you start doing something other than complaining.
Roland sent me to get you.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Well, I tried to,
I
but...
didn't expect you to take so long, Lazarus.
Oh, I like his voice.
Do you make a habit of ignoring orders? Didn't I give you a task to do?
I tried to tell her, but...
I guess it doesn't matter now that I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to go, Arya?
Go where?
Training. Did you forget?
No. But what's the point? I'm not going to be able to make use of it.
I thought you would relish the opportunity to show your mother that you can defend yourself. You want her to let you see the outside world, do you not?
You think she will?
If she sees how determined you are, why not?
Then I'll do it.
Okay, I'll leave you two to it. I think I left the stove on, and then there's all these books that are just crying
You're
out
coming
to be
as
read.
well, Lazarus.
Not to mention the... But why?
I need someone to test my spells on.
Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to end well for me?
Oh, alright, turn that down. This is going to be a 5% or 10% game. I guess I'll test that later. Okay, so, now, I remember back when I did Fantasy Forever Revisions, I said that, like, RPG Maker games having voice acting is not that common. But I've been playing, this is like the third game I've played in the course of like 2 months that have had it. So I guess this is maybe a new trend or something. I don't know. So we have Arya and Lazarus. Let's see what we got here. Smelling salts, okay, that's a revive. Usable in certain areas and dungeons to recover. To recover what? Is that like a... Oh, well, it's probably like a 10 from Final Fantasy. Okay. So you're a white mage. Okay, that's pretty around the mill so far. Technique. This game is TP. And there are no descriptions for those attacks, although they just look like normal attacks. Lazuli Link. Okay, I think this is like a gimmick kind of exclusive to this game. It's a unique mechanic that I'll probably learn a lot more about later. You start with a stick. Okay, and 3 accessories. What does this do? Just defense. Okay, fair enough. This game also has a rune mechanic, which I'll probably learn about later. Item creation. I'm assuming that's a crafting system. No descriptions for the characters. Oh, he dual wields. That's kind of cool. Debug mode. Should I be playing with that? Nah, whatever. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and look around. Nothing here of any value. Anything here? Medicine found. Okay, cool. So that taught me that you want to explore stuff in this game. Huh? Oh, you can walk diagonally in this game. That's kind of rare. Wisdom ring. Alright, fair enough. Let's see what that does. MAT is magical attack. That's probably good for a white mage. Hurry up, Lazarus, you're taking too long. Do you actually know where we're going? The training grounds, of course. Which is where? To get to the training grounds, we need to exit the palace to get to the courtyard. The training grounds are to the west of the courtyard. Stop it, Lazarus. Stop what? That smug look you have on your face. I can't help how my face looks. Now, you two. Can we not argue in public? He started it. No, I didn't. They never change. The dev told me that not every scene is voice acted, and one of the reasons for this is because the final script isn't... Oh, this game is still in development, by the way. The dev told me when the final boss of the demo is, but I don't quite remember. I'll double-check the email after this. I'm sorry, my lady. Her Majesty is in a meeting and not to be disturbed. Let's just explore the castle first real quick. Okay, what is this? Yeah, we would just have a big sacrifice room. You know, every castle has one of those. Looks a bit like the save room from Light Crusader, though. It's probably not what it is. You can save anywhere in this game. The castle is so beautiful. Her Majesty has made sure the servants maintain a level of allure. The Skyguard in particular is wonderful. This game appears to be made with VX Ace, that version of RPG Maker. I don't think I've ever seen diagonal walking in a VX Ace game. Typically, that's something you only see in MV games. This is the audience room, isn't it? If so, where is Her Majesty? I must speak with her. I've come from a distant land to sell my wares. She is, after all, the richest person alive. I am sorry, miss, but Her Majesty the Queen will not be seeing anyone today. Please come back another day. That's okay, we're not here to see her. I don't think he's realized yet. Realized what? Oh, it's you, the princess. I'm so sorry. Calm down, soldier. It was an honest mistake. Please don't take my head. It's just a thought you didn't look like a... Understandable. It's not as if she acts like a princess. I'll be quiet. Just try to more careful next time. Some royals are not as relaxed as Princess Aria. I feel like this is not the first game I've played that has a princess named Aria. I don't know. Is that a common... Wait, that was the name of the princess from Radiant Arc, too. Oh my god. When do you leave your crusade? I leave tomorrow. We're going to east to Anglana. I don't know when I'll return. The Church of Neros is divided into 2 sections. The first is the military, which is responsible for protecting the continent. It is currently led by Pope Syrio, a controversial appointment. The second is the church, which is responsible for spreading and maintaining the faith across the continent. They are led by Queen Cecilia, due to her immortality. She is also known as a goddess. Recently, both sections have hit disagreements on the future of Neros. The layout of this castle reminds me a little bit of Tale of a Princess. I am glad we live in a time of relative peace. As a society, we're still recovering from the Gaia Wars. Queen Cecilia's charity work has made a big difference. Can you play the piano? This is important to me. Ah, you can't. Yeah, whatever. You can stand in front of it, but you can't play it. Oh, hey, it's Eugene from Tamer Island. Good morning, Your Highness. The church is overjoyed to have you back home for your time at the Abbey. I'm sure you've become more regal during your time there. After all, that was why you were sent. They have raised and educated monarchs for centuries. Oh. I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. Please accept my apologies. One person in here? Look how much mess the military has left on the tables. They have no respect for the servants. Can you take some of this food? It doesn't really look like it. Alright, fair enough. Oh, I wish people would stop staring at me. Can you blame them? It's not every day you see a princess casually walking around the castle without an escort. You two are with me. Nothing is going to happen, right, Roland? Roland. Okay, this name I always mess up for some reason. I always pronounced it as Roland in Ni no Kuni as well. Oh, apologies, Arya. What were you saying? Is something the matter? You keep looking behind us. It's nothing really. I guess I'm just used to being overly cautious. Let us continue onto the training grounds. See, he's not in my party, so... How dare they keep me waiting? I came all the way from the island of Calypso to negotiate a trade deal. They offered me a promotion to join Cecilia's Templars. I'd rather stay where I am, but they won't be happy if I say no. There's nothing more than the thugs. Oh. I'm the new apprentice kitchen hand. Mr. and Mrs. Alba are interesting bosses. There's never a dull day. Don't distract me. I'm preparing a meal for the Queen's Council. If it isn't little Arya. Hello, Chief Alonso. My dear, you're not so little anymore. Remember the time you only came up to Alonso's knee. You've become so beautiful. It's good to see you again. Is Miss Alba looking after you? As much as she normally does, so no. I'm sorry, my dear. I can't play with you today. If my wife found out I was goofing around, she'd show me the hard end of her frying pan. Talk to everyone. Oh, a chest. Smelling salts. Cool. We get people from all over the world staying in these rooms. Is this a guest room in the castle? I guess that makes sense. Is the entrance to the training grounds on the right? Roland, why do you keep looking behind us? Good, they're gone. I can drop the act now. Act? We've been followed since he left Arya's room. There's some people who take great interest in the activities of the princess, and those who would want to take advantage of it. So we're not going to training. We are, but not here. I'm taking you both somewhere you can get some proper experience. We're going to the Temple of Seraph. But how are we going to get there? They never would let me leave the castle. I have an idea. All you both have to do is follow my lead. Okay, let's... Yeah. Oh my god, this place is big. We just got our newest shipment of weapons. They all came from Calypso. No wonder they're so rich. It's the second time that name has been mentioned. I wonder if we're going to go there at some point. It's going to pop up. I have to fix real quick. It's even a basement. Oh no, is this the dungeon? I can't talk to that guy. Mana up. Is that a permanent... That appears to be a permanent stat boost. It makes you wonder why we even need castle walls. Who would dare invade us? Also, there's a little bit of, like, hammering you might be able to hear in the background. Ignore that. That'll probably be gone next episode. Spinal shard. That has no description. Is that for, like, the link thing? Doesn't appear to be. What a rune. Oh my god, this looks complex, but I'm sure I'll figure it out later. Is that how I learn magic? I used to work in Aegis Castle to the north. It's tiny compared to this castle. I don't care who are. You're not allowed to snoop around here. You best be gone by the time Lord Cicerio returns. Antidote. Be careful not to touch anything in Lord Cicerio's room. His Excellency is so handsome. He saved us all during the Gaia Wars. Good morning, Elaine. Ellen? I don't know. Merlin, good morning. Are you going to the temple again? Your Majesty, where are my manners? It's okay, please get up. There's no need to bow. If it pleases you, Your Majesty. Princess Arya will be assisting me on my patrol. But Roland, Queen Cecilia will not be happy if Princess Arya leaves the capital. That's why I am here. Her Majesty asked me to escort the princess to the temple. It's for her education. She did? Okay, then I'll tell the guards to let you pass. I can't believe that worked. Oh, my mother never told you to do that, did she? No, but if you're going to lie, you need to make it believable. You would do well to remember that next time you try and sneak out. Why are we going to the temple? I'll explain when we get there. For now, let's try to remain calm. Follow the path south and you should see the temple. Okay, prediction so far? I think Roland might be a villain. I don't know, he's a little suspicious right now, like lying to the guards to get the princess out of the castle. I don't know. Maybe we might be walking into a trap, who knows. Also, can I, like, walk the whole area? Let's just follow the plot for now. What is this place? A temple left to us by the ancients. They were the first humans to be blessed by the god Alpha. Therefore, they built these temples to remind future generations how much we owe to the gods. I would have thought a princess of Neraz would know this. Didn't they teach you this at the Abbey? I could bring myself to listen. I couldn't bring myself to listen to them. They were always so gloomy. They told me I had no choice but to worship the gods. That I can agree on. They even tried using fear as a means to get more followers recently. But with you, at least I don't feel like I'm going to hell unless I become a devout follower. Then starting today, I will be your teacher. Is that what you would prefer? Yes, thank you, Roland. Well then, this is a good place as any to start. Let's continue on to the temple. There's something in here that may come in handy. Oh, this place is beautiful. Surely the ancients couldn't have built such a place. It's true, back in the day of gods, the ancients had a much better understanding of magic and technology. There's several buildings and monuments around the world that date back to those times. They must be built incredibly well to survive all these years. Have you looked at the mural over there? What does it say? It's an archive of all the wonders the ancients it's an archive of all the wonders the ancients archived in the world they built. And what happened to them? According to the Book of Prophecies, the Apocrypha? Shortly after they reached the height of their prosperity, they vanished. The gods as well. We call that event the Day of Twilight. That sounds so sad. Compared to the other temples, this one is actually quite small, but it has everything we need for your lessons. Can I examine them myself? No. Oh. Perfect, I was hoping one of them was here. What is Slime's doing here? With its age, the temples are much harder to guard, so monsters tend to make it a home. This is a chance for you two to get some real battle training. Alright, here we go.
I just want to go home.
Oh my god, that is a cool ATB meter. Alright. this looks pretty run-of-the-mill so far. Also, this is like one of my favorite battle themes in the RTP, just saying. Holy slime. I have some TP right now. Where does it list my TP? Oh, 13, I see it. Is that how you spell joust? Maybe it's a different spelling of it. Whoa, what? Oh.
Don't worry.
There are battle mini-games. Okay. Oh, this is a bit different from what I'm used to. Let's try that again. ASDQW. W. Oh, that straight up skips the attack if you don't do that. Or if you don't do the, mini game. I typically hate it when that happens, or when that's the case. Dude, I'm gonna get this. ASDQW. Is it just me, or was the minigame the same each time? Huh, okay. Heal yourself. Okay, good. There's not a minigame associated with the heal. That's a little annoying. That ATB meter is slick, I have to say. I really enjoy it. Yeah, that's the same every time. Okay, so that's suddenly not as annoying now that I know that. Also, I noticed that the characters were talking during battles, which is typically pretty cool, but as someone who Let's Plays, it kind of messes with my head as I'm talking, so I might see if I can turn that off at some point. You both have a lot of potential. What do you mean? I did all the fighting. That's not, that's your job, Lazarus. What happened to your arm? Oh, dear God. Looks like it left some of its slime on you. It can sting if not treated. That's too bad. What are you waiting for, Arya? Heal me. Ask me nicely. Please, for the love of... Still not nice enough. Arya, fine. Don't forget you owe me for this one. Why didn't I just become a priest? Alright, that's... I like that. Well, there we are. I think I'm gonna leave it off here. I typically like to leave the first episode short-ish in case something messes up, and I actually have not recorded a traditional Let's Play in, like, a couple weeks, so... I just want to make sure everything worked out well. I'll see you folks next time. Thanks for watching.